SEO, or search engine optimization. It can be a complicated topic, but it's also critical to the visibility of your site. If you want your site to rank well in search engines and get traffic to your site, then you've got to take steps to ensure that your site is optimized for search engines. Before we continue, a little SEO 101 might be helpful. This is our demo site, which is running the Canvas theme. And this is what your visitors see when they come to your website. But this is what a search engine robot sees when it visits your site. A search engine robot only sees the code, the instructions that a web browser uses to render the layout, graphics, and text that you and I see when we visit a website. This code also tells the search engine robot how to index or categorize your page. The key words that appear in this code will be used later to match folks' searches with your page content. You may have heard folks talk about meta tags, which are the little bits of code that contain the most important information about your page as far as a search engine robot is concerned. And by default, we include the page title and description, as well as a meta tag that tells the robots what type of content is on this page. We also include a meta tag that tells the robot to index this page and also follow any links that appear on this page, indexing those pages as well. Now, here's what the same page should look like after it's been optimized for search engines. You can see that we've now added a couple of important meta tags. The description tag, which contains a brief one-line summary of the page content, and also a list of keywords for which we would like this page content to be filed under or indexed. We understand that SEO can be difficult and you need to be able to focus on your content. So we've included a complete set of easy-to-use tools into every Woo theme designed to help you optimize your site for search engines with just a few clicks. To access the Woo SEO panel, simply click the SEO menu item under your Theme Options menu. And we'll begin by configuring some basic settings, and then we'll practice by creating a new post with some custom SEO information. Now, if you previously used the All-in-One SEO plugin or Headspace 2 to handle your site's SEO, you may want to check the Use Third-Party Plugin Data option, which will automatically extract and use any custom titles, keywords, and descriptions that you've already entered. If you plan to continue using one of these plugins instead of the Woo SEO functionality, then you may also want to check the Hide SEO Custom Fields checkbox to hide the custom fields that Woo SEO automatically displays at the bottom of the post and page edit screens. But keep in mind that every WordPress plugin you install also increases your page load time, and it's generally a good idea to use the built-in features provided by your Woo theme wherever possible. This will minimize page load time and streamline your site's performance as much as possible. Now, let's take a look at the specific functions of the Woo SEO feature. The page title is the most important piece of information that search engines use when indexing the pages of your site. The page title informs the search engine of the content on the page. The separator is the character which will appear between the blog title, the description, and your page title. The blog title and blog description are also found in the Settings General panel within your WordPress dashboard, but this enables us to quickly update our blog's main title and its description for use throughout our site. It's a good idea to enable the Woo title function. Enabling this option gives you much more control over the layout and appearance of your page titles. With the Woo title function enabled, we'll see a new custom field at the bottom of the page or post edit screens. This field enables us to quickly add a custom title to our page or post directly from the edit screen. If you'd like to have Woo SEO automatically generate titles for all your pages, then check the Disable Custom Titles option. This will avoid any custom page titles you may have previously entered and will tell WordPress to only use automatic titles, hiding the custom page title field in the edit screen. When you're browsing multiple pages of posts and you click the link to view older posts, you'll typically see the page number added to the title of the page. The paged variable field lets you customize the word that's displayed in front of the page number. Page works fine for me. The paged variable position lets us decide whether the variable will appear before or after the generated page title. I'll change this to after and then refresh our second page of results so we can see that the title now comes first, followed by our description, and then our page variable at the end. The drop-down menus for home page, single, page, and archive title layouts allow us to choose the order in which the title, description, and other data appears. For example, we can choose to display the blog title and then the blog description in our homepage title. Or we can display the blog title only, or simply the blog description. When finished, be sure to click the Save All Changes button at the bottom of the page. Your WordPress site can have several different archives to sort your posts by category, tags, author, search, or date. All of these might be indexed by search engines, which can create issues related to indexing duplicate content over and over again, which dilutes the overall value of your content. By default, we typically tell the search engines to only index the category archives, so the focus is on the most valuable content in your site. Now, by default, single post views and individual pages don't allow search engines to follow outbound links. This is called a no-follow instruction, and it ensures that the search engine is focused on your content and not another site that you may have linked to. If you do want search engines to follow links from your individual pages or posts, enabling this option will add a follow instruction to those outbound links. Next to the title of your page, the next most important piece of information that search engines rely upon is the meta description. We can choose to turn off the meta description for our home page or create a description meta tag from the WordPress site description that's set either in the Basics panel or in Settings General. We can also choose to create our homepage description meta tag from this custom homepage description field by simply adding a description to this text area. In the same manner, we can choose to turn off the meta descriptions for individual posts and pages, or create the description automatically from the first paragraph or so of content on each post or page. But we can also choose to add a custom description for each page or post directly from the custom field in the edit screen. And if we previously added a description using a third-party plugin, this option will also extract that data and use it whenever possible. It's also a good idea to create a global description for our posts and pages, which will only be used if there is no other description available. Now, let's take a look at the keyword meta panel, and then we'll create a new post and show you how this works. There is some controversy over whether or not keywords are still important in the indexing of web content by search engines. Google, for example, no longer indexes keywords, but many other search engines still do. So it's probably a good idea to continue adding keywords to your pages and posts. If you decide to not bother with keywords at all, simply turn them off and no meta keywords will appear on your homepage. But if we enable custom homepage keywords, then we can add a list of keywords into the text field below, and these will be automatically added to our site's code as a meta tag. We can also choose to turn off the keywords for our individual posts or pages, or have keywords automatically created by the category of the post, or with any tags we may have entered for the post. If you're already using tags and categories on all your posts, this is a great option because it will automatically create the keywords for you. We can also choose to create keywords from a custom field in the edit screen or from a previously used plugin. I'm going to choose to have Woo SEO automatically create our keywords for us based on our post tags and categories. It's also a good idea to create a set of global keywords for our posts and pages, which will only be used if there are no other keywords available. Alright, now we've configured our Woo SEO settings, so let's see what this looks like in action. Let's open a post that I created earlier, And when the edit screen appears, we can scroll down to the bottom and see the custom fields for this post. At the bottom now, there are fields for a custom page title and also for a custom description. Any text that we enter here will be used to create meta tags in our code, which will help search engines to index this post properly. Now, because we've chosen to have Woo SEO automatically create keywords from our post tags and categories, this post will have keywords of articles and tips, as well as SEO, tutorial, and Woo framework. Now, I'll update our post, and once it's saved, we can view it in our web browser. And when we view the source code for this post, we'll see what a search engine robot will see when it indexes this post. And here are our new meta tags containing our custom page title, description, and keywords.